We're going to talk about the movie Kinds of Kindness. It's in theaters now. This is going to be a spoiler-free review. If I do talk about any spoilers, it's going to be at the very, very end of the review, and I'll give fair warning. So this movie it's in theaters now, and it had its premiere at the Cannes Film Festival back in May, where Jesse Plemons won for Best Actor for this film. And to be fair, yes, he was very good. It's probably my favorite thing I've seen him in so far. Even though the film itself was maybe not my favorite. But overall, it was certainly an interesting watch. It also stars Emma Stone. It also stars Willem Dafoe, Margaret Qualley, Hong Chow, Joe Alwyn, and Momodou Athie, as well as... Well, I'm not going to say this person. I feel like it's a spoiler-ish, but it says it on the poster. Never mind. Hunter Schafer. Okay. Yeah, so I didn't really know anything about this movie going in. I think I saw a trailer, but it was very abstract. I couldn't really figure out exactly what it was about. To be fair, even by the end of watching this movie, I don't think I even really know what it was trying to say or was really about. But that's kind of its point. I should lead with that I'm not like the biggest fan of this director, Yorgos Lanthimos, who has in the past done The Favorite. He did Dogtooth. He did Killing of a Sacred Deer. He did The Lobster, and most recently Poor Things. Now this is the fourth collaboration for Emma Stone and Yorgos Lanthimos, and she won the Oscar for Best Actress for Poor Things. Now that was another scenario where I could appreciate her performance. Clearly she did a lot of hard work, but I kind of felt bad for her. I felt like that was a weird, perverted movie. I didn't care for it. And this movie definitely has its perversions, but it didn't turn me off like that. But it did turn me off in other ways, and definitely there could be definitely some trigger warnings in this film for some people. So it's not for the faint of heart. I would certainly familiarize myself with Yorgos's work before watching Kinds of Kindness, because otherwise you kind of got to warm up to this. Again, I just feel like if this is not your type of film, Yorgos Lanthimos is very much like Ari Aster. He's kind of like I don't know, kind of like Ari Aster, but not as, with horror's not like the leading genre. It's kind of more the backdrop, whereas I feel like Ari Aster's more often is a little bit more the forefront. Not all the time, but kind of. But yeah, I wasn't too big of a fan with just the whole idea of Poor Things, of this kind of baby being in a woman's body and being sexualized was really disturbing to me. And I guess what I liked about this movie was it was just, most of the time the subject matters were a little more day in the life and relatable, I guess, but also at the very same time completely not, and disturbing, and freaked me out at times, to the point where I was like, I don't know if I want to watch more of this. But at the same time, it kept my curiosity in a creepy way. like I mentioned before, I do think that Jesse Plemons did do a fantastic job, and I don't think this is a spoiler, but I will say if you don't want to go in knowing anything, you should not watch a trailer. I do think for total surprise, that's a fun way to jump in, because that's what I did. I think I only saw one scene or two that I really remembered before watching this, but yeah, I really didn't know what I was in for, other than that it was by Yorgos. But yeah, if you don't want to know anymore going in, I'd stop watching this as well. But I want to mention, just again, I don't think it's a spoiler, but this film is told in 3 different chapters, and there are 3 different, more specifically, they're 3 different stories. And I'll say, even though it was very disturbing, all of them, I think I like the first one the best, and then I don't know, I guess the second one, the second one and the third one were kind of a tie. The beginning of the second one was interesting to me, and then it got a little too much. And the third one has some pretty more of the triggering stuff. Not that the other 2 don't have triggering stuff, but like there's some heavier stuff in the third one that I feel like was heavy. That's all I'll say. I mean, I'd rather watch this, I guess, than Poor Things, but at the same time, I don't really feel the need to go watch this again unless I really wanted to throw this on just to like surprise somebody for the sake of surprising somebody. Like, again, I feel like this movie was very much being weird for the sake of being weird and shocking for the sake of being shocking. But it had its interesting moments here and there for sure. Not a bad filmmaker. I just, most of the time I'm sitting there watching going, why? Well, curious to hear what you guys think. If you guys are going to watch Kinds of Kindness, what you guys think of Yorgos and his types of stories that he tells. Who was your favorite performance? I want to mention, when this poster came out, all I could see were white people, and it turned me off. And this movie still was very much a homework watch for me. I don't think I would have gone out of my way to watch this one, but yeah, the diversity wasn't that bad, but it still was very white people led, and yeah, that's kind of what Yorgos tends to do most of the time. I will say that I do love Mamoudou Athie, who played Wade Ripple in Elemental, Disney's Elemental movie, which I loved, the Pixar movie. He did such a good job in that. And look, Emma Stone did a great job too. Everyone did it. Willem Dafoe was quite good in this, as well as Margaret Qualley, who was from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And Hong Chow is where's, I think that's Margaret. There's Willem. Hong Chow's here. It's right there. This is Mamoudou. If I'm pronouncing his name wrong, I apologize. Jesse Plemons, Emma, and Hunter Schafer, I believe. Yeah, that's her right there. I felt like Hunter Schafer. All right, you know what? Let's go into spoilers now that you can talk a little bit about spoilers now. So stop watching spoilers. We're gonna talk about one thing. So stop watching spoilers. But you can let me know down below what you guys thought of Kinds of Kindness. Okay, spoilers. I felt like Hunter Schafer's character didn't do that much. I felt like she was very just sexualized for the sake of being sexualized. And Emma Stone definitely, I don't know. Even Margaret Qualley, they're just, I don't know. Definitely get pervert vibe from Yorgos. That's all I'll say. But I don't think that's news. You know, I think we kind of got that from Poor Things. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought of Kinds of Kindness. In theaters now. Watch if you dare. But I don't think this film was for me. But again, had its small moments that I could appreciate. But takeaway was Jesse Plemons for me. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.